Today should be a massive day for the New York Jets, and I'm going to talk about why. Hey guys, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I'm talking about why today, February 9th, is a massive day for the New York Jets. I am excited to get into this one. First and foremost, let's talk about the NFL Rookie of the Year awards. That will be announced today, and the New York Jets have two players who can win Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Garrett Wilson. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Sauce Gardner. As for Garrett Wilson, this is what he was able to do this year with three different starting quarterbacks and four different quarterbacks to complete passes. If you want to throw Chris Streveler in there, he caught 83 balls, 1,103 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Now, Kenneth Walker, I think, has a good case to win Offensive Rookie of the Year as well. The only thing that would drive me absolutely nuts is if Brock Purdy won the Offensive Rookie of the Year award, because then they should just call it the Offensive Rookie of the Half Season award, and you give Breece Hall the Offensive Rookie of the Half Season award for the first half, and then the Offensive Rookie of the Year for the second half of the season could go to Brock Purdy. But since it's Offensive Rookie of the Year, Garrett Wilson's your answer. What he was able to do with just absolutely abysmal quarterback play, bottom 5 quarterback, bottom 1 worst quarterback play in the league. He was downright dominant. 1,100 yards and 83 catches as a rookie. That's really impressive. One would have to think that when a legitimate quarterback comes to the New York Jets, there's no reason he can't be putting up, as crazy as this might sound, 1,400 receiving yards, something like that, close to double-digit touchdowns. What he was able to do as a rookie was just downright impressive. And then you have Sauce Gardner for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Tyreek Woolen has the interceptions. Doesn't matter. Sauce Gardner allowed just 45.9 reception percentage for 361 yards, 1 touchdown, which is a borderline one that I'd put more on LaMarcus Joyner. It was week 2 in his second ever game. Amari Cooper, it was a miscommunication. And he gets credited for the touchdown, debatable. And he had 2 interceptions. What he was able to do as a rookie, as good as advertised. By far the best rookie in this class, offensive or defensive side of the football. If you were to do a redraft of everything, you'd have to imagine that Sauce Gardner would go number 1 overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Can you make a case for Woolen or Aiden Hutchinson? I guess so, but I don't think any of them were nearly as impactful as what we saw this past year in his rookie season from Sauce Gardner. Before we get into the 2 Hall of Fame cases, wanted to talk to you about BUSR, the official sportsbook of Matt O'Leary, and why. Make sure to sign up using my link, busr.com/Matt, and receive a welcome bonus. The Super Bowl is coming up. You're going to want to bet on it. You can do so using BUSR. That's where I'll be doing my wagering for the Super Bowl. Get in on the fun while you can. So Darrelle Revis, he is up for the Hall of Fame, and he should get in immediately. There's no reason for Darrelle to wait a couple years. The NFL Hall of Fame is weird. I feel like sometimes they don't like to put guys in on the first try. But anyway, Darrelle Revis Hall of Fame, he absolutely is a Hall of Fame. Just look at his 2009 season alone. 36.9 reception percentage, 425 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions that year. You've seen the graphic. I'll toss it up on the screen. Wide receivers kept under 35 yards. Andre Johnson, Randy Moss twice, Marquise Colston, Terrell Owens twice, Torrey Holt, Steve Smith, Reggie Wayne, Chad Ochocinco. That is the best, literally the best wide receivers from the mid-2000s to the early 2010s. He was able to keep every single one of those guys under 35 yards. A downright dominant player. How he didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, in 2009 is a crime against humanity. That is just absolutely a joke. I went to Charles Woodson, but he is a 7-time Pro Bowler, a 4-time All-Pro, a Super Bowl champion. Darrelle Revis is a first ballot Hall of Famer without a doubt. The best cornerback to ever play in the NFL, Darrelle Revis. And finally, Joe Klecko finally has his chance to get into the Hall of Fame. This is long overdue, and yes, he should be a Hall of Famer tonight. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He had success at defensive tackle, nose tackle, defensive end, 20.5 sacks in 1981, 78 career sacks. I unfortunately never was able to see him play. My dad talks about watching him play and just how good he was. Green Bean, kind of the same boat, man. That's when he was getting into it. I love watching Green Bean talk about the Sack Exchange Jets, legendary New York Jets. Mark Gastineau, Joe Klecko, all those guys. They were unbelievable, that unit. And Joe Klecko is absolutely deserving of being a Hall of Famer. It's an absolute shame that it has taken this long, but he deserves to get in tonight. So for today, there is a world where Klecko's a Hall of Famer at the end of the day, Revis is a Hall of Famer at the end of the day, Sauce Gardner's Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Garrett Wilson is Offensive Rookie of the Year. I am rooting for the clean sweep. It deserves to be a clean sweep for the New York Jets. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am Matt O'Leary. I'll talk to you next time.